When I think of the word hope, I think of expectancy, something similar to what a child feels when a birthday is near. It's that feeling that if we're patient, eventually something wonderful will happen. I prefer looking at the future from that perspective rather than getting down in the dumps and disheartened. At the same time, while viewing the present world landscape, it seems that it could hardly be any darker. A lot of our overall attitude depends on which way we're looking. The downward look could hardly be any bleaker, but the upward look could hardly be any brighter. As surely as the day follows the night, the sun will come bursting through the clouds after the storm. This thought alone gives me the joy to keep my gaze directed upward. Our greatest hope of all is in knowing Jesus Christ in you, the hope of glory. We could liken it to what we will feel when Jesus comes bursting through the clouds at his second coming. When patience is coupled with hope, wonderful things can happen. God's promises bring hope. For example, there was God's promise to Abraham, and since there was no greater name to swear by, God took an oath in his own name, saying, I will certainly bless you, and I will multiply your descendants beyond number. Then Abraham waited patiently, and he received what God had promised. Throughout my missionary life, the testimony of Adoniram Judson has been a tremendous inspiration to me. He was sent from North America to Myanmar, formerly known as Burma, to preach the gospel. After seeing his entire life's work go down in flames, being tortured right in front of his wife, before being cast into prison, one reporter asked Judson, "What hope do you have for Burma after all this tragedy?" After having everything taken from him, Adoniram responded with these words, "The future is as bright as the promises of God." Our hopes and expectations may not come right away, but even if they don't, I'm sure they will come eventually. If we keep our eyes on the goal, that eventual rainbow will come at the end of the storm. Our greatest hope of all is in knowing Jesus, the one who knows us best and cares the most for us. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and torn. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone.